What's going on, guys? Blazing D here, and welcome to one of the first Let's Plays that maybe I'll put back on my channel after I had that big hiatus for like 3 years. So if you haven't checked out those other two videos I put out since my birthday, you should check those out. They're pretty long, but this video is going to be longer. I'm not gonna lie, this video is going to be longer because this is going to be patch 1.2 story for ZZZ or Zenless Zone 0. I like calling it like Z3 or 3Z, whatever. Anything that's not the whole thing. So this video, it will be a longer video, and it's probably going to be the third video that I put up on the channel because this is still kind of relevant. So this is going to be chapter 4 of the story. I've been really waiting to try to play this story because I wanted to make this the first video of Let's Play that I put on the channel. But unfortunately, it's going to be a long video. Don't know how long it's going to be, but just sit back and relax. So I'm not going to go back and play the other ones, like the other story. I might, who knows. I'm not going to do that. So if you want to see me actually play the stories, you have to go follow me over on Twitch. So follow me over on Twitch, or that thing. Anywho, let's get into the story because I've been sitting here trying to mess with things. So let's do this. There you are, Wise. Got something to share. Shepard just contacted us. He said he's going to be around 6th Street today. Lately, goodness gracious, I can't read. For work and wants to meet. Let's see. This is about our request, our special request. If you guys don't know the special request, basically we're trying to look into Fairy and see what her deal is. We asked him to help scope out commissions in the Outer Ring so we can track down Perlman if he's found something. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. You're trying to meet him now, Wise? Yep, let's go right now. Yep. All right, good thing the store's pretty much empty right now. I'll close up and ask him to swing by. All right, and then the auto should play.
My old friends, the two Faithins. It's been a while. How have you both been lately?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Not too bad, thanks to you. Of course, things would be even better if you could get us the business we need.
Oh dear. Well, when you say it like that, I'm not quite sure how to put the next part.
I don't know their relationship with this guy because it seems like it's mostly a business relationship, and it's like a reluctant business relationship, the way how they communicate with each other. So I mean, I don't know. Seems like you got bad news.
Seems you don't have any good news for us today.
Please hear me out. It's completely out of my hands. The city has recently beefed up security measures for the election, not just on the main roads. They've also got people stationed on the hollow exits leading to the Outer Ring. Although there have always been quite a few Outer Ring smugglers using the hollows for transport, risks have skyrocketed recently, and most clients have given up on doing business in the city for now. Even if you find someone willing to risk it, those small fry definitely won't have what you're looking for. So you passed up on my valuable commission to do business in the Outer Ring. You're looking for a reliable source of intel, right?
Well, I mean, we know how this is going. The Sons of Caledon, they don't. Sons of Caledon, from my understanding, feels like the Cunning Hares in a bit, where the Cunning Hares are they're like, hey, we'll do anything for you for the right price, and we're good on that guarantee. Especially because they have us backing them. So yeah. The other thing is about this, they got rid of the TV mode for story mode from this story on. So chapter 4 and on will not have TV mode until further notice. Maybe down the line they'll implement a more what's the word I'm looking for? Like a more compelling story, TV mode. Because they do have one side mission that the TV mode, which it's called a prophecy. It's a hidden side quest. Like that quest with TV mode, it's fucking amazing. It's a mix of like a dungeon crawler, but a TV mode version of it, RPG, and then like they have like I guess they have 3 different endings, and like the true ending of that quest, fucking amazing. I won't spoil it, but it's really good. There's a trophy achievement for it, so I mean, if you look at the achievements, you'll see that there is a true ending. So I'm not spoiling that. So it's actually in the game. So yeah, you do know as well.
Seems you know us all too well, Shepard.
Well, we've been partners for a while now.
No apologies, by the way.
Don't worry, I don't need to know the details. Though I don't have any business for you, I didn't come here for nothing. Here's my 2 Denny's. If you're looking for information, try to get in with the Outer Ring biker gangs.
Biker gangs?
The people of the Outer Ring live far apart, and the transportation of supplies relies heavily on the biker gangs. They're well respected among the residents, and nothing happens there without them knowing about it. It's unfortunate that this option is beyond the scope of my business, so this is all the help I can offer you.
Look at that smug face. It's beyond the scope of my business.
Well, that's all I have to say. I'll let you get back to your business. If you change your mind and want to make some easy money in the near future, feel free to contact me anytime.
Thanks. We'll think about it. See ya.
Just say that real quick. So it seems like Shepard, like from my understanding from like doing all these chapters and interacting with him, it seems like in the side missions, they, like I said, they're reluctant to work with this man because of he seems kind of sleazy and like one-track minded on business and making money, and not actually doing stuff for the greater good. That's what I get from this now. Now I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I mean I get that vibe from him, like because he said like it's out of my expertise, like oh, it's like oh. I guess I can't help you with this one because I don't want to do the actual work because it's not worth the money and it's out of my expertise, so good luck with that.
We got a useful piece of intel, but it definitely won't make finding Pearlman any easier.
We have no other choice. The Outer Ring is completely out of our scope of operations. Speaking of which, finding intel on Pearlman has been harder and harder in the city lately. Even Fairy hasn't been able to find any useful leads. Wise, don't you think this whole thing is strange?
What's so strange? I'm not following.
What's so strange about it?
Think about it, Wise. The Outer Ring might be vast and sparsely populated, but for someone to survive there, they still have to come into contact with other people. Pearlman's escape caused quite a stir, and public security is looking for him. You'd think there'd be all kinds of intel on him by now. How does a living, breathing person disappear into thin air?
I mean, it's like the Outer Ring. Oh, we're about to find out. How does a living, breathing person just disappear into thin air?
I said I give up! You win!
That's Caesar?
Now that's more like it, old man.
Yeah, that's Caesar.
If you'd spoken up sooner, we could have saved ourselves the effort. All right. Any other challengers? Anyone else?
Damn.
Big Daddy, we got the Spark Stone. Now you can't say it's not the right time for us to join the Torrid Inferno. We, the Sons of Caledon, are the strongest. This time I'm gonna swipe while the iron's hot and seize the Overlord's
Big Daddy.
throne.
It's strike while the iron's hot, you idiot.
The Overlord's throne, huh? Caesar, well, my opinion hasn't changed. Since you've earned the right, go test the waters.
Huh? Aren't you coming with us?
I'm retired. This kind of action-packed stuff should be left to the young'uns. Besides, someone's got to look after the transport business.
Caesar! Big Daddy!
That
We
whole-
found something amazing over there! Oh, it's an airship! This is the first time I've seen one up close.
Hey, Caesar, there's a live one over here.
Of course, Piper's
Such a
over there.
serious accident. This guy's lucky to be alive.
Yeah, this man's been.
I feel like I've seen this face before.
It's not just any guy. This is the defendant in that vision case from the city.
Damn,
He's
intel
on
real
the
quick.
public security's most wanted list. So much money! Enough to drink nitro fuel like water for the next 30 years!
Like water.
Enough to buy 5 steel tusks? Public security sure is generous.
Public
Yeah, I thought it was gonna come back to life after you hear public security.
No! Don't hand me over to public security! I'm begging you! I know who the real mastermind is!
Bro, but your hands aren't clean
have
either.
Evidence of their crimes! Evidence!
And then he passes out. Like, here's the thing.
To be honest,
His
I'm
hands
starting
isn't
to doubt
clean,
if Perlman
but
is even still alive.
still need him.
We can still
you know,
rely on Hand for the
as a
sacrifice
reliable
investigation, but the Cunning Hares' lawsuit won't be on hold like this forever, will it?
Master, second assistant. There is an incoming call from Billy.
Fairy, I
Should
love
I
you.
connect the call for
Second
you?
assistant.
Speak of the devil. Fairy, put the call through.
Oh, manager, you're home! I just sent you a message, but you didn't reply.
I hate when people do that. When people text you and then they call you right after. It's like, bruh, like you just sent me, like you literally, like he just said it. I love Billy. So my favorite 2 characters in this game are Billy and Fairy. Those 2 are my favorite characters. They wrote those characters so well. Billy is basically a Deadpool clone, like in almost every regard except for a 4th wall breaking. I think he did like a 4th wall breaking thing like one time, but that was about it. And then Fairy is fucking hilarious. She's sarcastic and like, and she's not, and she what's it called? She's snappy, snazzy, whatever the word I'm looking for. Me in the future, put the word that I'm thinking of like below and let the audience know that I do know what I'm talking about. But yeah, she's up there. Just Billy and Fairy, those are my favorite 2 characters.
We're both here. What's up, Billy?
Yeah.
Manager, I have something really important to tell you, but I prefer to do it face to face. I'm at the corner behind Bardic Needle. Can you meet me there?
Billy, that's not far away. Why don't you just come to the
just
store?
come to the store.
Because the vehicle I'm driving won't fit through.
Get out the vehicle.
Wait. A public security officer is coming over. I gotta talk to them real quick. Hey, so I'm hanging up. I'll be waiting. I'm counting on you.
Bro, you're like heat.
What is Billy talking about? The Cunning Hares usually park their car in our parking lot, don't they? But since you said so, Wise, you should go meet him.
So Fairy just refers to whoever not the main character is as second assistant. So if you choose Wise, Belle is second assistant, and I guess if you choose Belle, then Wise is second assistant. But I can't see Belle being like, second assistant. I can't see Wise being second assistant in a sense, like as a comedic thing. What else? There's a lot of like lore when you like between Fairy and Yushin Yi. They have a little thing going on, like relationship, not romantic, but like they speak to one another, and they talk about each other's day, complain about, hey, my boss is so and so, and she's like, yeah, my boss is like that too. I think Zhu Young is the oh yeah, this won't fit. Wait a minute. So this won't fit. So how else? I mean, this is a small street technically. You can't get through here, and like you could have fit if you went the other way. Went on the main street. It's a bus right there, Billy. Like, what is up with your GPS thing? But yeah, Fairy. I love Fairy, and like Fairy is like a comic relief type of character that breaks the 4th wall. Like Fairy, since she's an AI, she does things like, she can like switch up her persona in a sense. So like it was a thing. It was like a agent story I was doing for Nekomata, and so to make it a perfect like hey, I'm gonna switch up my voice profile to fit the damn it, I can't think right now. I need to eat. Like the moment, I guess, is lack of a better term. She had a cat persona, so she was doing the nyans and all that stuff, and Nekomata didn't like that. Nekomata and Fairy, well, they don't get along on the Nekomata side. Nekomata's not like Fairy. All right, Red Mocus. What did you say? Say something? All right, sorry.
Oh, manager, that was quick.
Did you strike it rich?
Billy, did you get rich? Not only a new truck, but also a new look for $1 million?
Manager, that's impossible.
That's impossible.
I'm not sure if I should be saying this, but
that's impossible.
basically, the truck and the Bang Boo both belong to an outer ring biker gang called the Sons of Caledon. The truck has a new Eridu entry pass, and recently non-residents have had to queue for a long time to get in and out of the city. So I'm helping them transport goods. After all, I used to work for them.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing too. So Billy's I think one like his relationship like quest line is all about, you know, the mysterious red jacketed biker. I forgot the name of it. It's been so long. And people were trying to figure out who he is, and Billy was looking into it, but I'm guessing it was Billy because dang, I'm forgetting everyone's name. The guy who helps you upgrade your Bang Boo. He noticed, like, wait, are you him? The legendary red biker or whatever? Billy was like, I have no clue what you're talking about. And then like someone else recognized Billy too from the Outer Ring. But like Billy he was playing coy, saying, I have no clue. You know what you're talking about. I guess Billy wants to leave that life behind. So I guess Billy was looking into his own type of legend in a sense. So yeah. But from the quest line, Billy did say that he spent time.
I didn't know you've spent time in the Outer Ring.
Yeah, actually I lived in the Outer Ring for a while. It was a stroke of luck that eventually brought me to the city. Manager, we can chat about this later. I have something important to tell you.
Yeah, see, he keeps pivoting from the whole
intel
topic.
on Pearlman.
What exactly is the intel?
Oh? What kind of intel do they have specifically?
I asked, but that's info they don't give up easily. Manager, the Sons of Caledon know we're looking for Pearlman. They said they can provide exclusive intel on one condition. They want to talk business with Faithin face to face.
You mean they're looking for a proxy?
They didn't put it like that, but that's my guess.
Yeah.
Manager, though we really need Pearlman for the case we're handling, Nicole said we owe you, so you have the final say on who to work with. Anyway, I'll be helping the Sons of Caledon upgrade their Bang Boo and purchase supplies in the city over the next few days, and then I'll head out to meet them. If you want to meet them face to face, you should come with me.
Alright, I'm gonna go tell Belle. Exactly what the quest says. Go back to tell Belle. So that's what I'm going to go do. I'm really excited to get into the story now.
Wise, you're back. What did Billy want to talk about?
I'm more interested in seeing
Sons
if
of
Billy's
Caledon,
backstory is going to come out.
One of the Outer Ring
Yes.
biker gangs has info on Pearlman, but they want to talk business face to face. Wise, what do you think?
I mean, since they need a proxy.
Since they probably need a proxy, our chances of getting info on Pearlman are quite high.
Right, but they want you to go to the Outer Ring in person. There are too many unknowns.
And see, that's the thing that people were saying, that the whole us being in person was them making changes to the story. Instead of using what was Bang Boo, is it? Using EOS, which I think is Bang Boo 1, like the scarf. So using EOS instead of like us going there in person. So
Billy will be there too. Plus, he's still doing favors for his old boss, so they must get along well.
All right, I get it. The good thing is that the Outer Ring isn't under New Eridu's jurisdiction, and proxies can operate there unrestricted. So we don't have to worry about anyone finding out that we're Faithin. Wise, you should spend the next couple of days preparing for the trip and taking care of any loose ends.
I mean, I've been doing that for forever. Yep, let's go. Yep, let's go. Like, only thing I have to do is Hollow Zero and Shiyu Defense. And then, like, you know, I have to get everyone that I have currently relationship status up and grind for resources, and that's about it. All right, we're heading to the Outer Ring with Billy today, Wise. Have a safe journey. Oh, you should go meet Billy at the usual spot. While there aren't many smart devices we can utilize inside the city, Fairy and I will keep an eye on you both. Both will keep an eye on you. All right, there you are, manager. Let's hit the road. They gave me like two or three different options toward the Inferno, Chapter 4. To like be like, hey, are you sure? Are you sure you're ready to go? Like, yes, I'm ready. Let's get this on the road.
Whoa, it stretches on forever.
What do you think, manager? The Outer Ring scenery is pretty nice, right? It's also super fun to drive here.
But this road is too close to a hollow, and there are so many other hollows around.
Hollows.
There's nothing we can do about it. The Outer Ring lacks ether technology, making it hard to eliminate hollows. They can't even mine ether resources. Hey, you see that big guy over there?
That machinery. Is it an oil pump?
Oh, you're good. This area is called the Old Oil Field. The residents here still rely on petroleum for their livelihoods. Wait! What's up with that truck? We're gonna crash!
Billy, turn right!
Off!
Drive into the hollow!
Oh my. Interesting. They actually drove into the hollow. And here I thought I'd get to see some explosive carnage.
Oh, so you planned that?
Lord Lucius, I did what you asked. Please, spare me. Please spare me.
Although the Sons of Caledon meeting their end in a hollow only earns a 61 from me, I'll let it slide this time considering your hard work. I hope that in the future, you'll remember this lesson and stop meddling in things that you shouldn't.
Goodness gracious.
The second in command of the Vanquishers colluding with an ether corporation in the city? That's not a joke you should make lightly.
Damn. Well, I guess this is setting the tone for the corruption that we were going to have to fight.
Manager! Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm fine, Billy. Don't worry.
That's good. And hit your head on my arm just now. It made a really loud sound. That oil tanker heading straight for us
Made a really loud
terrifying.
sound.
We only made it thanks to your quick thinking. And the vehicle isn't totaled. But we've fallen into a hollow now. What's our next move?
Before falling to the hollow, you sent Bella a message. When? When did you do that?
Before we fell into the hollow, I sent a distress signal to Belle. She'll find a way to help us from the outside.
That's great! It's a relief to hear that. Right. Manager, both of you have a special condition that means you can't be in the hollow for too long, right? Don't worry. There's anti-corruption serum in the truck that I helped buy, as well as some discarded hollow data piles from the city.
Billy, that's how we escaped from the hollow. There must be a carrot in the Sons of Caledon's Bamboo. Plus, the new data from the data piles.
Oh, that's right! You're a proxy! You can calculate a path out of the hollow! All right, let's get to work installing the data piles!
All right, I can play it. So is this Billy my Billy or the story's Billy? Because my Billy isn't all that pumped
Let's go,
up.
manager! I've got the data piles.
Okay, installing 3 should be enough. We've got ethereals. Must have been drawn in by the data piles.
Don't worry, manager. I'll handle them.
Yeah, my Billy, so my Billy was my main DPS until Zhu Young, and then I got Jane. Yeah, then I got Jane. I started focusing on Jane, so then I neglected Billy.
I've got plenty of bullets. Got one installed. Manager, let's go to the next location.
Yeah, I feel like I need to start investing in Billy again. Because I need to focus out.
And they seem tougher than the last ones. Manager, find someplace safe to take cover.
Because Billy is really good. I mean, that's the thing. So like when you compare like A ranks to S ranks, it's really hard. Like in the same bracket, it's really hard to do that because of like one, S ranks they're kind of like what's what I'm looking for? It's like they're tuned to be better than A rank.
Starlight, shine bright!
But the thing is with Billy does a lot of damage to like groups of enemies.
All right, just one data pile left.
Let's move.
He does a lot of damage to groups, enemies, and single target enemies. So that's like because his guns are like basically I say Deadpool, but like he's also kind of like Dante.
These guys in no time. How are you holding up?
All good. Huh? Did you hear that?
Just ran their asses over.
Try this.
Oh, this fucker.
Uh-oh, it's a big guy.
Let's go back to the car and get out of here.
You can do it, manager. We're almost there.
I'm really not built for this level of activity.
See? Billy is fucking hilarious. And he broke that fucker's neck.
Fix this.
It's been a hot minute, little bro. Oh, so this is the proxy I've heard so much about.
Yeah, so we're a shut-at-home meet, in a sense. Oh. Damn.
Come on, brother. You've gotten a bit rusty.
I fucking love Billy.
All right, here we go. It's time to shine.
Yo, have you ever watched the anime Eureka 7? No, sorry, not Eureka 7. S Cryet or Sacred. So if you watch Sacred, the one of the main characters, Ryuho, he has like an arm that's like a devil gauntlet, and like he has a shell, like he has like a thing where he has like 3 charges, and it's like, and his main attack is, well, in the English dub it's called Shell Bullet. That's exactly who Lighter reminds me of. So like hopefully I can find like a GIF or like something I could show you. Like he looks like that when he did his fist and he like and then like it exploded like that. That exactly reminded me of. So yo, when he becomes available, I'm going to get him. So I was doing this all morning.
All right, boys, let's get to it.
Show me what you got, bro.
10 rounds be enough.
Oh, you really must be feeling confident today.
Nah, it's just that I can't get a reimbursement on anything over 10.
Fucking love Billy.
Let's clear him out.
We're just getting started.
You gave me say that a lot because like I really do like Billy.
Nice one!
Can't see. Because like the parry timing is not only when the like right before the attack, it's also like before the attack connects. So you have to get that timing right before the attack connects.
That was a close call, little bro. If we'd been a few seconds later, you would have been chomped to pieces by ethereals already.
Nah, we had it.
Don't worry, big sis. I'm made out of tough enough stuff to hold out.
Brother, you have nowhere to run, but you've still got a mouth on you.
Lighter,
Deadpool.
You just don't know me well enough. My body is made out of enhanced materials now. Forget about ethereals. Even Nicole wouldn't dare hit me barehanded.
Yeah, you saying that while she ain't around. It seems like Nicole is pretty up on the pecking order.
It seems that Nicole is pretty high up on the pecking order.
Yeah.
So, big sis, Lighter, how did you end up here?
Oh, I got a strange call earlier from a young girl. She was all panicked and said you fell into this hollow.
I thought they would have got. Oh yeah.
So it was the deputy manager.
Lucy thought it might be a trick, but the intel she gave about you was flawless. And she even laid out a rescue route. Oh, so this is the legendary proxy, huh?
He said, "I'm not really built for this athletic activity." That's. I mean, I'm trying to get back to being built for that. Goodness gracious. I'm trying to get back to being built for athletic activities. So that's another thing that I'm trying to work on slowly.
Thanks. You arrived just in time.
Oh right, you can't be in the hall for too long.
Hey, Proxy! What's wrong?
Manager! Manager! Stay with me! Quick! We gotta get out of here!
Yeah. Time passed after you lost consciousness in Blazewood. Hey, look at that, Blaze. You little fuckers, I'm not
I have
dead.
to take some of the blame for this accident as well. We, the Sons of Caledon, must honor our guests with the finest funeral. Lighter, you will be carrying the coffin.
That's a heavy responsibility.
We'll need to keep the hearse driving steady. Piper.
Got it. I'll make sure it's as smooth and
Bernice. Of course, you'll be handling the cremation.
You got it! Just gotta burn everything that
Lucy. Lucy?
Can you all stop goofing around?
Don't be upset. It's not every day we get to have fun with the cremation ceremony.
You don't have fun at our guest expense! Bernice! Put away the flamethrower, now!
Lucy.
You guys are driving me
Wise, how are you feeling? Are you hurt?
Sorry. We got a little carried away. Welcome to the Outer Ring. May you rise from the ashes.
Hey, like a phoenix. Like me.
Fathan! Who would have thought you'd both end up here all because of an accident?
Yeah, it wasn't an accident. It was a purpose.
Relax. You two and Billy are thick as thieves, so that makes us friends.
Yeah, we've been both for a long time.
Right. We've been partners in crime for a while now.
Time for a formal introduction. We're the Sons of Caledon, a biker gang from the Outer Ring. I'm the current boss, Caesar. Billy should have already told you why we invited you. The Sons of Caledon need a favor from you. As for Perlman, his airship crashed here in the Outer Ring during landing. He's lucky to be alive, but he's badly injured and hasn't woken up yet.
That fucker is back there. He's woke. He hear everything we're saying.
Wait, you mean you have Perlman?
Yeah. Wait, didn't Lucy tell you? Don't worry. We'll make sure he heals up.
Lucy
and once he's awake,
was busy
we'll hand him over to
trying
you.
to straighten you fuckers out.
Wait. Caesar, are you stupid? Negotiations haven't even started, and you already handed over such an important bargaining chip?
We're gonna help you.
Negotiations? Bargaining chip? Lucy, again with the pettiness. This kind of manipulation and leveraging? That's not very overlordy.
Ugh, easy for you to say. I worked my butt off to keep this info under wraps just for today. If we can't strike a deal with Phaethon, where do you expect me to find a reliable proxy for the Tour d'Inferno?
The Tour d'Inferno is our business. I never planned to count on anyone else. Don't worry,
They're gonna be
Popsy.
cheating though.
You coming to the outer ring is a sign of respect. Even if you don't agree to help us, I won't go back on my word about Perlman.
Yeah, you're gonna need me because the other people are gonna cheat.
Caesar, we appreciate your kindness. But as they say, no work, no reward.
Yeah.
Belle is right. Actually, we only came today hoping to get a bit of information on Perlman. We could never have expected what you're offering.
Yeah.
Since
so
you've been so honest with us, we'll do everything we can to help you.
that's understandable.
Straight to the point. I like it. Can you relax a little now, Lucy?
Thanks, Phaethon. Your willingness to help will be huge for us.
So what is the Tour d'Inferno?
So you need a proxy for this Tour d'Inferno you mentioned, right? What is it?
The Tour d'Inferno is the biggest event in the old oil
Racing.
field. Only the strongest squads of bikers can compete. It's a test in the hollows to find out who's the best.
Caesar, there's no way they'll get it when you put it like that.
This is a race through the hollows.
Let me explain. Simply put, the Tour d'Inferno is an off-road motorbike
I
race that
keep up to date
crosses
with a
through
lot
a
of
hollow.
information, so this is
Only
not new.
2 teams compete, and the
I'll
rules are
watch
simple.
anything they
The
put
first
out for
team
this
to
game.
cross the hollow, reach the finish point at Cinderglow Lake, and throw a spark stone into the lake, wins.
What's the point?
What's the purpose of such a dangerous race?
The purpose of the Tour d'Inferno is to regularly ensure the safety of our oil resources.
Also,
After
the
all,
localization
oil
team
is
really
the
needs to
lifeblood of the old
like
oil
get on
field.
top of a lot of this dialogue.
Naturally, for us biker gangs, the Tour d'Inferno also serves another purpose. The winner of the race becomes overlord of the old oil field motor league.
Because they will say
That's
one
right,
thing, but
Nathan.
the captions will be
The
something
Overlord
else.
is
the text.
recognized as the top dog of the Motor League. The current Overlord's faction
Or
is called
like
the
the
Vanquishers.
wrong text will be there.
Their
when it-
boss
you
held
know,
the
so
title
there's
for
a lot
years.
of like typos and stuff.
I've
and,
been
like,
itching to challenge him for a while now.
not using words right type of thing. So it's something that I've noticed playing this game. You will notice, like if you play this game, you will notice it too. There will be times where they will speak words and they don't say those exact words on the screen, but you know the message they're conveying is the same, or that they would just use a total like just like the wrong word, or they may notice like the grammar or the punctuation may be off. Well, no, just the grammar, like the spacing and all that stuff. So yeah.
I see. Lofty aspirations.
But it doesn't take away from the game. It's just, it throws me off the time to time.
Caesar, if all you think about is shallow stuff like that, it won't be long before the sons of Caledon are mine. People are gunning for the Overlord spot for more than just becoming the top dog. We're not some school kids hooked on fighting manga. The future of the oil industry in the old oil field relies on the support of the Motor League, in every sense of the word. And as the leader of the Motor League, the Overlord is in charge of assigning transport routes. That means they hold real, tangible power. For the past 6 months, the Vanquishers have only given us the worst routes. They're definitely messing with us behind our backs. But when I went to confront them, that smug second-in-command Lucius just said, the Overlord isn't in the old oil field right now, and the routes are decided at random.
Speaking of the Overlord, he hasn't been
Wasn't
seen for
Lucius
half
the
a
guy
year.
that
Who
that
knows what
made
he's
him
been
run off
doing?
the road?
But Lucy, what are you afraid of? Even if the routes aren't great, with our skills, it's nothing we can't handle. Besides, you're just mad because there's nowhere to buy makeup and snacks on these routes.
Shut up, Caesar! Didn't we agree you wouldn't criticize me in front of guests?
Well, you were criticizing them in front of guests.
You call that criticism? It's the truth. And you're the one who's always calling me an idiot. You think I don't have any self self-respect.
You ruin one's plans each time you open your mouth and expect me to praise you?
Yeah. Lady Lucy Montefiore, I ruined your plans. Huh. Are you forgetting who's the one who was so excited about meeting the legendary proxies that she couldn't sleep all night?
Enough, Caesar! I challenge you to a duel! Today's the day for the Sons of Caledon to change hands!
You know who Lucy reminds me of?
Bring it
Megumin from
Then we'll see
Konosuba.
who's scared. Lighter! Come here and be the judge!
This feels like a Lucy and, you know, like a Megumin and kind of Aqua-esque challenge. I could say it'd be darkness, but I feel like Caesar has a lot more like self-assurance in like her actions and stuff. But I guess it would be a Megumin type situation. And Lighter is, of course, oh my god, I forgot his name. I haven't watched Konosuba in so long. I remember Aqua, Darkness, and Megumin. Oh my god.
What was that all about?
It's fine, Proxy. Don't worry. This is a 2 or 3 times a day kind of thing. Yeah, it's no big deal. Just don't get roped into being the referee, or you might end up on the wrong side of both of them. Anyway, Proxies, it's great to have your help with the Tour de Inferno.
Obsession with
Let's
fire
give it our best
and
shot.
Megumin's obsession with explosions. Alright, it's getting late, Proxy. Why don't we camp out here tonight? Gas station here is closed, but it's totally safe here as it's not far from the town. So, about Perlman. Oh, you mean that fugitive? Right. Just like Caesar said, his airship crashed in the outer ring, and we found him. We were about to hand him in over to public security for a reward, but before he passed out, he kept yelling something like, "Someone else is all behind this, and I've got proof." So we capped him, as we suspected Perlman knows something. Oh? Your expression tells me that what he said must be important to you. Good to know. She's like Eeyore. Relax. We only know that he's with us. Only we know that he's with us. And we've stashed him in a secure spot for treatment. They're about Caesar and Lucy. Well, they're gonna be fighting for a bit longer, I'm afraid. But don't worry about it. They usually duke it out far away, so they won't disrupt your sleep. No, that's not at all what I'm seeing. Yeah, they fight and make up in the flash, even quicker than Steel Tusk's engine eats gas. Alright, let's save the chit chat for tomorrow and catch some Z's. 3 Z's. Today, you must be beat. Young guns need get enough sleep to grow up healthy. Alright, after a long day, we took the Sons of Caledon's generous offer and stayed overnight in Blazewood. The next morning. Boundless Blaze. I like this place. I was worried about sleeping somewhere new. And now it's morning already. My eyes feel much better after a good night's sleep. I wonder if Belle is awake. I'll talk to her about how to start up our proxy business here in the Outer Ring. See, another thing that I have to work on is, so when I edited the last video that went up on the channel, which this should be the next video technically. Ooh, Bang Boo. Oh, Lever Boo. Oh, you're a new type of Bang Boo. Oh, snap, I didn't have to even talk to you. Back to what I was saying, I get distracted a lot. So, I talk really fast. So, when editing a video with someone who talks very fast, or talks fast in general, it's kind of hard to get those moments where you have to like cut certain parts out and try to, you know, make it combine with another part, my words kind of run together. Oops. My words kind of run together, and it makes it harder to edit those portions because it's just like it's like jumbled and it sounds awkward. So I'm trying to work on my pacing when I speak. Also, at my other job that I got laid off from, a lot of people, they say they couldn't understand me because I spoke too fast. But at the same time, they, you know, I worked with seniors, so you know it's kind of hard for them to keep up with certain things anyway. For most of them, it wasn't even like a small amount. So I had to speak slower, like really slower. I had to speak like this so they could understand me. Ooh. And yeah, and that was, ooh, Sage in a Barrel. Don't look so surprised. Trash cans are a necessity everywhere. Means but to bump into you again. I am everywhere, or what in the world would become. Or what the world would become. It terrifies me to even imagine that. Don't worry about my southern accent. It's comes with the territory. You know what I want from you, right? I want you to open up this lid ever so slightly and slide that coin down the can. Exactly what new Eridu scraps the outer ring uncovers. I'm talking about treasures hiding in plain sight. Those sweet, sweet commemorative coins. Those rare commemorative coins. You're a pro for searching that for them, right? It's not like you didn't already complete all of the other places, right? Right? Hand them over, and I'll grant what you want in return. I'll make sure that you go home feeling super relaxed when you slide that sweet, sweet coins into me. Well, of course I don't have any coins. So I wonder if there's like one extra coin per area, because I found the last coin in 6th Street, which was the last thing that I had to do.
Officer 148, do you... Huh? Is something the matter?
So for here, like you can see all like the street notes for Officer Mew Mew. And I've completed all of these. This was the last one. Oh wait, I can't even show it. But that was the last one, and I had to do. And I couldn't find it because it was really well hidden. It was somewhere where I wouldn't have thought to look. And I've been past there so many times, but I didn't notice it because of where it was. Like the sparkles, you couldn't really see it. Ooh, this looks like an interesting fella. Old Demir. Johnny, my pal, you're back here. I knew you wouldn't. Hey, you don't look like a typical outringer. Little one, where are you from? From New Eridu. New Eridu? Is there something like an old Eridu? Feels like I forgot something. I heard you know a lot about the legends of the Outer Ring. Where would you have gotten that information from? We have not talked to anyone about that yet. Legends? All right. My grandpapa used to tell me that a long, long time ago, a group of wanderers came to the Outer Ring and found oil here. That black stuff in the ground, that thing, yeah. I tried to drink some and it didn't do wonders for me. Now, let me tell you, it made everything slippery. I couldn't hold on to breakfast to save my life. What was I saying? A group of wanderers found oil here. Oh yeah, oil. Back in my day, this place was an oil haven. But then everything changed when the Hollow Nation attacked. And after that... Oh. Where was I? Never mind. Thank you for the story. The town's buzzing lately. I like it when my buddy returned. I wonder who's your buddy? Is it Billy? Billy's your buddy? They both starts with B. Billy Buddy. Buddy Billy. Buffy. Are you slaying vampires around here? Let me just go ahead and hit these up real quick. I thought I can hear like motorcycles going past. So Billy does have a bike. All right, let's get back to the story. All right, let's get back to the story. I was wandering around for a little bit.
Morning. Did you sleep well? You were exhausted yesterday, right? As soon as your head hit the pillow, you were out like a light.
Like a light.
Billy, you look like you're getting ready to go somewhere.
Actually, it's the opposite. I just took the other manager back to your store.
Oh,
the other manager and Caesar decided that they're gonna move some of the equipment into your car and set up a mobile proxy workshop.
Interesting.
You mean moving the HDD equipment out here?
Right. The other manager said working in the city would make communication difficult. Plus, smart devices are few and far between in the Outer Ring, and long-range data transmission could slow us down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, morning, Proxy. You're awake. Billy's right. You'll be more efficient working from here in the Outer Ring. Don't worry. We'll take care of the power and network connection. Even in the Outer Ring, you'll be, walking on thin ice.
Oh my goodness. So one thing about Caesar, after I was messing around playing like with her earlier, the euphemisms and like the proverbs, she's not good at remembering them, so she just throws whatever she thinks it is out. So yeah.
She probably meant like a fish to water.
By the way, before the equipment arrives, let me take you to Blazewood and introduce you to the townsfolk.
I mean, I met
Lucy said you might not be used to roughing it with us, so I got the mayor to prepare a place for you.
The mayor? Goodness.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
It's no problem. After we get back from town, go talk to Lucy and the others. I heard from your sister that you need to collect some holo data before the race. Lucy and the gang are also preparing for the Tour d'Inferno. You should be able to help each other out.
Billy? Oh. I think there aren't any more of those crates up here. Let's just go down to the bottom. Lever boo! Pull the lever. Pull the lever, boo. Good lever, boo. Right lever. Can't pet you, but yeah, that's what I would do. Not in a patronizing way, but just like in a, hey, thanks for doing that type of way. Yeah, I think that's all of the crates, unless there's one like really hidden, which they wouldn't do that. Ooh, Casa. Su Casa, mi Casa?
I brought the proxy to say hi.
Oh, Caesar. So this is the proxy from the city? Guess folks from New Eridu start working young, just like us.
None of these people have southern accents either. I've just given them one because I think they'll be a lot more lively. Oh, so who is this young lady, Caesar?
Caesar, who is this young lady?
Young lady? You city folks talk funny. I'm Casa, the mayor of Blazewood.
Talk funny.
The Sons of Caledon have taken good care of our town. So if you need anything, just let me know. You can stay in the house behind me tonight. Sorry, it's still got some stuff that hasn't been moved out, but I'll get someone to clean it up.
Hey, Casa. I noticed a lot of people in town making these woven items.
we don't have a choice. The pipeline to town still isn't fixed. Without a gas station, all we can do is make handicrafts to earn a living. Luckily, we got a big order recently, and with the Tour de Inferno coming up, the Sunflints are selling like hotcakes.
See, they keep putting these words in orange, like, you know, these are items, but I've yet to see any of these items. I mean, I guess there's like highlighting, hey, this is an important thing, but...
What's a sunflint?
Oh, it's a kind of handicraft woven from straw. During the Tour de Inferno, almost every house in the old oil field hangs them up.
Okay, so they added this tutorial for the workbench. Okay. Craft made from grass and blazewood. Really? Grass made that? Can you burn it in blazewood and potentially smoke it? And if you just so happen to light it on fire, it has some adverse side effects? It's also an important decoration for the Tour de Inferno. The center of the ring bears a unique image. It likely holds some significance. Yeah, it looks like someone falling into fire or falling into the maws of something.
This pattern looks like an upside-down person.
Wow, Proxy! You're pretty smart. The upside-down figure is the first overlord of the Motor League. The elders in the Outer Ring also say this design is the face of the god of sun and fire, guiding the hero to ignite Cinder Lake and return safely from the Hollow.
Looks like they're gonna die.
Such a unique pattern must have a story behind it, right?
Yup! Actually, this pattern represents the legend of the first Overlord's Tour de Inferno. Though the old oil field can still produce oil, did you know the core oil field was swallowed up by a hollow decades ago?
Wait, isn't oil susceptible to ether corruption?
Mm-hmm. After the disaster, etheric matter seeped through the underground facilities and oil pumps, ruining the shallow oil reserves.
How does it ruin it?
But luckily, the collapse of the only deep drilling facility formed a unique natural gas vent. The burning gas kept the etheric matter from spreading further down.
Ah, so that's how all that ties in. So you throw a spark stone into Cinderglow Lake, and then that keeps the fire burning.
So the natural gas vent is Cinderglow Lake.
The appearance of Cinder Lake saved everyone's livelihoods in the old oil field. But even with Cinder Lake, we can't rest easy. Natural gas and etheric matter burning together can easily turn into ether crystals building up around the lake. If left unchecked, more and more crystals will build up and eventually block the vent, extinguishing the lake. If that happens, the underground oil will be doomed.
There was a time when Cinder Lake nearly went out. In order to save it, a young man and his friends risked their lives to enter the hollow and blast open an ether crystal using a special spark stone, just like the one in my hand.
Proof for the entry for the Tour de Inferno, filled with a special catalytic fuel. After throwing it into the Cinder Lake, it can react with the natural gases and ether compounds to detonate an explosion, clearing the ether crystals nearby. Yeah, makes sense.
But the hollow was treacherous, and they didn't even have a carrot with them. By the time they reached Cinder Lake, it was almost completely covered with crystals. Out of desperation, the young man rode his bike into the only spot that was still burning in Cinder Lake and managed to ignite it.
Oh, so he was just gone. So, I mean, if you watch the trailer, you know how this story's going to go.
So, everyone makes sunflints in memory of his sacrifice.
Oh, Proxy. I never said the first Overlord died there.
It's normal for the Proxy to think that way. After all, everyone who went to Cinder Lake with him thought he was dead, but a day later, he miraculously emerged from the hollow alive.
Sounds sus.
Folks say the god of the sun and fire was moved by his bravery, allowing him to be reborn from the flames. Since then, the residents have drawn his face in the image of him diving into Cinder Lake on their sunflints. There's even a line from a folk song that goes, "Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly."
That's a great story.
That's a great story. No wonder it's widely told.
Uh-huh. Kids in the old oil field grew up hearing that story. They used to play games pretending to be the first overlord in the Torrid Inferno. Of course, the first overlord did more than that. After he returned, he gathered all the biker gangs in the old oil field and formed the Motor League. He also made the rule that the Torrid Inferno would be held every few years to prevent a similar crisis at Cinder Lake.
Yeah, that's why the Torrid Inferno continues to this day. It's still a feat only the strongest bikers can accomplish. But for us residents, it's become more of a festival.
So basically, it's how they, you know, it's like, hey, this business, we're going to change heads every few years, I guess every 3 years or so. And, like, you know, depending on... So is the current overlord allowed to take part in the race? If not, then that's probably how they keep it fresh every year, so, you know, new blood can get in. Alright, looks like we lost track of time chatting about the Torrid de Inferno. It is an interesting topic because he survived. So how did he survive? I'm glad you think so. I need to talk to Casa about powering your equipment, Proxy. Why don't you head back to the gas station and meet Lucy and the others? Got it. I hear the equipment consumes a lot of power. We're wire from town. Yeah. This ferry definitely takes a lot of power to run, and we're gonna run up their energy bill. Who's this lady? Is this diner closing down? Oh, the Bernice person? Nope.
Proxy, you made it. Proxy, didn't Caesar say you were just going to meet the mayor? What took you so long?
We talked about the Torrid Inferno.
We saw the Sunflints in Blazewood and heard about the legend of the Torrid Inferno.
So that's why Caesar was so pumped up. After all, that's her favorite story.
Yeah.
She even said her dream is to become a hero, just like the first overlord. If she really wants to be like the first overlord, she better forget those childish fairy tales fast.
Why?
But the first overlord was a real person though, right?
Exactly. And it's because he actually existed that we should look at him objectively, no? I mean, the Torrid Inferno only happened a few decades ago. How come it's turned into this huge legend? But using an act of God to spread his story far and wide? The first overlord must have been pretty smart. Lucy, Caesar said this kind of old person talk will give you wrinkles. Nonsense! Don't listen to her lies! I use exfoliating face masks every day. No way I'll get wrinkles. Proxy, you can see it too, right? The Torrid Inferno is less about heroics and more about the first overlord securing control
Two
of the
things
old
can
oil
be true
field.
at the same time, though. Speaking of which, the way you're talking, Montefiore.
Speaking of which, yesterday Caesar called you Montefiore. Lucy, are you related to the prestigious new Eridu Montefiore family?
Prestigious? You're being a bit too generous to new money, aren't you? But yeah, we're family.
So you're from the city. What made you give up that life?
It's because I never wanted that kind of life where everything is already laid out for you. Plus, my dad only cares about profits and business.
I mean, you
Exactly.
just... But you have the same thing
different in the outer
mind
ring,
frame, though.
especially in the old oil field. The Motor League is all about freedom and justice. That's what they say. But to survive, you can't forget about profits and business. Take the Sons of Caledon, for example.
You want to get away from it, but
Employees
you're
need
end up doing it.
paychecks, vehicles need maintenance, and we need supplies that the city won't sell us. Which means we need connections and money. Proxy, I wasn't just making it up when I said the Overlord's faction is targeting us. The Sons of Caledon have had better rep than the Vanquishers these past few years. So, of course, they're jealous.
Yeah.
But the recent bad routes we've been getting have hurt our income, and recruiting new members has been an issue. So, for the future survival of the Sons of Caledon, we have to take the Overlord's title.
Yeah, makes sense. like they're trying to like snuff you out, and so the only way that will happen is if you are the ones in charge, so that way you can start rebuilding.
You've got everything figured out.
Yeah.
I knew someone as sharp as Phaethon would get it. Brute strength and passion alone won't
You're
get
the brains
you far.
of the operation.
Just watch. It won't be long before I beat Caesar and take the Sons of Caledon from her.
She wants to be the brains and in charge.
You wouldn't admit it earlier, but it turns out you lost last night.
No, I didn't lose. It was just a momentary truce.
But you didn't win.
After all, prepping for the Turd Inferno is what's most important now. I can put becoming the boss on the back burner. Proxy, let's talk business. The other Phaethon mentioned this morning that the lack of hollow data in the Outer Ring is affecting your ability to perform in the hollows. So for now, we'll be going into the hollows with you to gather data.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
I also need your help with something.
Mm-hmm.
The vehicles for the Tour de Inferno need some modifications. We need to get a hold of the necessary parts.
I thought that Lucy was talking just now.
Wise, I'm back.
You're back. I thought you were staying there and just sending the stuff here. It's so confusing, this communication.
Good job, Belle. Come on, I'll help you set up the HDD.
No need. I just tested the voltage and network speed here. The HDD is working fine. Fairy and Eos are pretty excited to be in the Outer Ring, but it's a new environment, so it'll take some getting used to.
Oh yeah, my girl Fairy, let's go.
To help Caesar and the others win the race, let's start by gaining a bit of experience.
All right, Wise. If you're ready, let's get going.
All right, now we've got two things. It's two things that will work in the hollows: collecting hollow data and buying vehicle parts. Caesar and her crew said it doesn't matter which one we tackle first, so I'll just leave the call to you, Wise. Let's get moving. We're all set. If you're curious about commission or the Sons of Caledon, talk to Bernice, Lighter, and Piper. So I'm actually going to take this moment we're going to take a break right here. So we've already been going for a little over an hour. So we're going to leave this right here, even though much hasn't happened, but hopefully in the next part, it'll be a lot more exciting. So if you want to see more, go ahead and click that subscribe button and hit a like if you want. And, you know, if you want to see me live, follow me over on Twitch. All that will be down in the description down below. And yeah, so guys, I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay cool. And bye.
This is all I really need to keep my soul full and wear my heart up on my sleeve. Can't escape it, I can't outpace it. Get straight off of the path you've flown so far. Instead of your last dance, take a second chance. Rebirth is waiting for you. Ignite your life.
Can't hold you back from destiny. It's your time now. Set yourself free.